commonly known as Tyler, back here. I just made that up too. So no, we're just back doing another live video, uh, trying to hang out and talk to you guys
Throw
a little
some
bit.
knowledge.
Yeah, we're gonna do some stuff today. We're gonna talk about some stuff that's coming out. We're gonna talk about some stuff that is old school, like before my
Uh-oh.
time in shoes, really. So we're gonna be talking
Definitely
about all
before
that stuff.
my time.
I mean, heck, you're figuring that shoe came out approximately like when I was 10, 11.
Mhm.
So
Mm-hmm.
it was before my time in like really getting into shoes and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we're gonna talk about that. We'll talk about maybe a few pairs that we have behind the wall. And then, like I said, we'd like to definitely get some feedback from you guys as far as what you guys are thinking, what you guys want to see us
Yep.
talk about. So
We'll throw a bunch of stuff.
yeah, for sure. Like
Ow.
we're gonna try to here in the beginning just kind of talk about some stuff. Try to get some people in here. So definitely share the post so we can kind of definitely like get some people in here. So
For
we
sure.
kind of start talking about some different things we have kind of going on.
What's up, whoever's watching? How's it going?
Yeah, definitely say what's up if you guys see us on here. If you guys want to hear us talk about anything, say anything, shout you out, all that stuff, definitely
Don't be
just say
shy.
what's up.
What's up, Zach? My man. What's up, dude?
What's up, homie? Hey, Monty's in here again. What's going on, Monty? He's found
I'm
it.
not a Mets fan, I promise.
Nah.
I'm not going to tell you who I am a fan of, though. You might hate me even more.
Not only that, this dude's got jerseys for every team. Like it just whatever he can rock
You
it
know what
with.
I wanna see.
He's got so much.
Oh, this was one of. I had like 4 out, and I couldn't decide. I just threw one on and ran out the door. But, yo, what Mets jersey you rocking? Pete Alonso, their first baseman.
I mean, I don't rock jerseys like that.
Oh,
I wish
yeah.
I did though. I mean, I just never really got
Hey,
into that.
Cubs, yes sir.
Although I do have an old original LeBron James swingman in there
Oh
from
yes,
the
I would
Cavs.
wear that. I'm a big jersey person.
Hey, I appreciate you,
I love
Monty.
jersey stuff.
I do.
Hey, I appreciate. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I was gonna wear that. Yeah, Yankees jersey, that Derek Jeter jersey.
you know what? I'm not gonna lie. That him and A-Rod.
He said a
Honestly.
Boston fan. Nah.
No, don't. You better behave. You better stop.
Bruh, I would tell you to stop watching, but I'm not gonna say that.
No, we definitely don't like the Red Sox.
Nah.
No, we are not a Red Sox
Nah,
fan.
I'm a Cubs fan. I got a couple tattoos of them. Big Cubs fan, actually.
If I was gonna pick a team, I'd probably pick the Yankees.
I'm not one of those haters, but I like the Yankees. I'm a huge Derek Jeter fan. I'm not a huge A-Rod fan though, but
Bro, I was a fan of his wife at one time.
J Lo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean everybody's a fan of that.
that made me
Everybody's a
an
fan.
A-Rod fan.
I'm gonna do that in 2 weeks because I'm gonna have something else on the leg to show. So
See,
definitely waiting for that one. Actually, I haven't even talked to you about that, so I'm gonna talk to you about that later.
yeah, like I said, not only that, but today I was messing around at work and hanging out and stuff like that. And at the end of my shift, I was like, I want to see what I could do with our logo and stuff like that. So I started making some Compile Kicks stickers. So we now have.
You're gonna see them everywhere. We're probably gonna get in trouble because I throw them on anything and everything.
So we're gonna have a little bit of merch as far as that goes, and definitely shirts and stuff like that are gonna come here before too long as well. I just get busy and I don't have time to work on my own stuff a lot of
Right.
times. So, but yeah, like I said, we'll definitely be getting more stuff in as far as stuff that we can do, and not only that, but the support from that's going to help us get more stuff for us to show you guys
For sure.
in the future. Like we'll just take that money and then put it towards a shoe that you guys want to see on the show, you want to see all that stuff. You still have the LeBron James. Yeah, that's the one I was talking to you about. It's right up there. You want to grab it? It's right inside there, right next to that hoodie.
Oh yeah, bro, I'd rock the piss out of this.
Oh yeah, see, this is not the one that he gave me because it has got a big stain on it, but I do have it. It's in a tote. I have a few other jerseys like that, but this is my other one. This is the XL, but this is the one. And shout out to Billy Bannon. This is his jersey.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and I had it with my collection of LeBrons and stuff when I was like really displaying and stuff. I had some jerseys like out on the front of the table, like different LeBron jerseys, and I was like, "Yo, how much do you want for this jersey?" And he's like, "Well, here." He goes, "You can hold on to it, and until LeBron retires, you just keep it, or we'll get back together." And like we never got back together. So, ironically, the year that he gave it to me, he goes, "If they win the championship, then you just keep it another year, because then like they won the championship that year." He goes, "Just keep it another year, like maybe it's just good luck."
That's funny.
Then they lost, but
and then he got traded.
So this is the one that's Billy's, but I have that jersey still. Yeah, I never got rid of, like, if people gift me things, I'm really sentimental about that stuff, and I don't get rid of it. I make sure not to kind of mess with that stuff. I really appreciate everything that people do, especially from the people that I'm good friends with through shoes and stuff like that. So I don't really mess with a lot of that stuff, but I still have my other jersey.
It's the same exact one?
Yeah, it's the same one as that. Yeah.
I finally got the Travis Scott shirt in from 5 months ago. 6 months ago.
Which one?
No, actually, this is the one that was recent when he came out with that song. I still have one more with the McDonald's one.
You still have a McDonald's?
I still have a couple McDonald's stuff to come.
He said, I think I got it back at Finish Line in 2005 for $10.
Dude, Finish Line, bro, I still wish I still worked there just on the side, or like work there a day or two, because...
Man, definitely some player stuff that happens at
oh my
Finish
gosh.
Line.
And they don't care.
He said, and they do.
No, they don't.
They see it. They see the product sell, and they don't care after it sells.
$10, so that's nuts. For a jersey?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So do you want to get? So do you want to get into the shoes first, or do you want to get into releases coming up first? I mean, it's kind of.
I think we should wait for the shoe.
I think we'll talk. Yeah, I think we'll talk shoes at the end. Let's talk releases and stuff. I know that there's a lot of really bad releases and stuff that have been coming out, and I'm not really a big fan of. But I do want to point out the Jordan 11 Adapt came out.
Oh yeah, I'm not a huge fan. It's going for numbers though.
I mean, it's gonna go for numbers at $500 retail.
I mean,
it's $750, I think, on is what I saw at 10.5 for today.
Mm-hmm.
So, the way I look at it is that, to me, that's a part of history. By being the first Jordan that's got that Adapt technology in it. So I think that I would maybe get one just for that. I probably would never wear that shoe.
No.
And again, I figured you would probably eventually get one too, because you do collect the 11.
You're probably right. I'm just curious on how heavy it is.
So the Adapt, whenever I've owned Adapts at one point in time. I own the first series of Adapts, so they obviously made changes between that one and the second version. But the first set wasn't too bad. The first set wasn't too bad. The second set was lighter, and I feel like it's probably going to feel a lot like the first Adapt, since it's a high top.
Right. It's just tough. It's not going to happen. You're not going to see it in hand unless you're at a shoe convention or something. But I think that would have been the factor if I would have wanted to buy it.
Right.
I'm definitely not paying for it over retail.
Just so you guys know, we are looking at a couple of out-of-state events.
Oh, for sure. Oh yeah.
We've been sent, or talked to a few of you guys and kind of figured out what events are coming up. And I think we were looking at one in Florida.
Yeah, Orlando. That one's coming up. That's in February, actually.
Yeah, into February. But I'm saying March, April.
Oh, yeah. If there's one, I mean, I'm going to sit here and tell you relatively close, but if we're going to go to Orlando, we might as well go wherever.
I mean, yeah, if I'm going to go out of state, I want to make sure it's a good event.
Yeah, it's got to be worth it. For sure.
If I'm going to stay, like, in the relative area, like, I drive 2 hours just for the fun of it sometimes.
Yeah.
So, as long as we're able to kind of talk and see what everybody's got, like, I don't even care. Like, we drive to MSX, we drive to.
It don't matter to me.
We drive to
really
whatever.
Don't.
Like, we don't care. So as long as there's an event in our area, let us know because we'll probably go to it.
Yep.
By the way, the one that is in Bloomington in March, I think is what that was. That place, the Underground Collective, is a store that's there. Really good people that work there.
Yeah,
so shout out to
Underground
Collective or Collection. It's one of those two. It's sorry if I butchered your name, but shout out to you guys. I know you guys are going to do.
I'm excited for
a
that
good event. Yeah, so we're definitely going to go to that. The one in February in Florida, we're looking at going to, and then we're going to SneakerCon in Cleveland,
right?
Which will be
huge.
February-ish. Hopefully, they still run it. I'm afraid that they might try to.
I don't think they're gonna. I think I see them canceling before they do restrictions. I don't see them wanting to do like, oh, there's only 500 people allowed or 1,000 people allowed. Like,
well, they're not. It's going to be tough to do that anyways because of the number of tables they have.
Exactly. The
number of tables that they produce for SneakerCon is kind of remarkable. And
for sure,
if you have a venue that's got 200 tables with 2 people at a table, so you're at 400. You're at 400 people right there, and you're only going to allow 600 people to come walk around.
Yep.
Like, I doubt that they're going to do that.
Nah. I see them either canceling it or just being anal about having masks.
Well, that's fine. Let them be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I will go to your show and I will do whatever as long as we can get together and mix it up and get some stuff going. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever makes it easy for us, and makes it easy and work for you guys too.
Yeah.
That's 100% fine. But again, you want to go back to releases. Sorry, we get a little off track a lot of times on this.
So
video.
just in January, there's a lot of course, Puma's trying to make a big push this year.
Okay.
Signing the people that they have. LaMelo Ball,
I think that Puma is going to make.
They're going to try something. I don't think that they're
not gonna succeed. I don't think, but I think that they're gonna make something shake because I don't see them being a wave like Adidas.
No,
I don't see them being on that high that Adidas.
I see New Balance going up to that though.
Maybe, but they're gonna have to get a couple more big players that's gonna have signature shoes,
right?
Because I don't think they're going to do it strictly off of Kawhi Leonard.
No.
Unless the dude wins a championship and they do some really cool packaging and whatever for that shoe, there's not a chance that New Balance kind of holds the throne for that. But I will say, what shoe was it? Wasn't it Puma that just did one with... they did a collab with Marvel for Carnage and stuff like that. The packaging on that shoe is great.
Yeah.
I know it's a collab shoe, so they're going to put more effort to it.
Right.
But if they can keep that momentum and the quality and all that stuff going, I think that that's going to be a big factor into seeing them go to higher places.
I agree for sure. So the next ones, there's a couple different colorways for like 95s and 97s. I'm not huge on those.
I've got one pair of Air Maxes and that's up there, and they're comfortable. I love them. I don't see myself going out of my way to buy.
Nah.
Like, I like the Halloween, what was it, 95s or 97s it just came out with. I think it was 97.
It is.
I like those. I like stuff they put a lot of extra, like, thought into.
Well, you might like the 97s coming out because it is an undefeated.
The olive green one? No, that's horrible.
No? Yeah, I'm not.
No, I don't like that.
And it looks like they got corduroy on it.
Oh, that's even worse. I am not a corduroy guy.
Yeah.
You can sell me a lot of stuff, but just something about like early 2000s dressing up in those black corduroy pants is just awful. It's ruined corduroy for
So
me.
the first big release for the year are the Volt Gold ones.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah, you can kind of see it right there.
it got pushed back. It was supposed to be in December.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to be in
It's supposed to
December.
be like New Year's Eve.
Oh damn.
About the potential Reebok buyout. How did you? I haven't heard about Reebok's buyout, to be honest.
What? It's
No, I didn't hear it.
I was gonna say Gilbert Arenas, but that was way off topic. Master P.
Oh, I did see it. You're right, and he's trying to bring back Allen Iverson.
He's trying to have an Allen Iverson lineup like Jordan.
Well, what I'm saying is that when I said he's going to try to bring back Allen
Right.
Iverson, I'm
He's
saying
trying to make
bring
him
back-
relevant again.
He's trying to make him relevant like Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Master P.
Baron
and-
Davis, that's
yeah,
who I
Baron
was thinking.
Davis. I think that, look, whenever it comes to Michael Jordan and anything that Michael Jordan does, it's going to be tough to beat him in anything that he does.
Well, and he's already established, bro. I mean, he's already got like
Dude's got-
35 years in the game of literally everything.
And not only that, you're also looking at so you have the Reebok question, the Reebok answer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, like,
What does
Allen
he have?
Iverson's shoes didn't sell that well.
Poop.
They didn't sell that well.
No.
So it's going to be tough to do that. And
That's a bold statement.
You've made the questions, you've made the answers, you've done all of the stuff that Allen Iverson's around, and it still sits. It doesn't matter what you release. It's not. You're gonna have to.
I think it would be cool for them to use those. It's only 2 shoes, but at least use those 2 shoes and do stories behind them, instead of just like colors of teams. Like actually have like put good detail and good material and.
I think that if
stuff
you're
like
gonna
that.
do it, I think that you do. I think you do a big marketing campaign about I don't know if I wouldn't necessarily go with superheroes and stuff like that.
Nah,
But
Adidas
like
and Pumas on that.
Yeah, but something like a detective, and he's trying to like interrogation and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So like you do the question, and it's got like a bunch of written words, like a bunch of like looks like paper with
Right.
written questions all over it, or
That's
whatever.
different. I like it.
I don't know, or even question marks, like literally question
Exactly.
marks all
Right.
over it.
Like the Joker theme ish. Like
Yes, it kind of, but it would be more like
That
a
style,
Riddler,
right.
But yes. Sorry, I comic books.
he said, "Don't get me upset right now."
Joker's ha ha. Riddler's a question mark.
But that is. It's just tough. Who knows what they're gonna come up with? I mean, it's
But again, it's good to see that they have bright, innovative ideas into a company.
mm-hmm.
I don't know where it's gonna fall.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the thought that they're going to try to put into it.
Exactly.
That's all I kind of got for that.
Yeah.
Um,
But those ones, they
Right.
got pushed back. I am not. I think that they're going to be like the Mochas. I think they're going to have good resale value, and I'm not a big fan of it.
I don't agree with the Mocha comment because the Mochas are at 450-ish right now.
Dumb.
I mean, I don't think it'll be Mocha value. I think it'll be like.
Let's see what the material that they're using.
I don't know. It's gonna be somewhere between like 250 and 3. Oh, it's gonna be more like the Gatorades when they came out.
when they first came out, and they kind of lost value.
Yeah, they came out and they were like kind of hot, and then they just fell off.
This shoe, the way that they're making it, the vibe gives me the JK.
The Union vibe, where it's got 2 different colors.
No, it was old shoes back in the day. I mean, it was like 06-ish, maybe 09.
What do you guys think about the Air Jordan 35? I mean, quite honestly, I'm not a big. So I like Jordan, and I like what they do with Jordan brand.
Let's see.
But at the same time,
35.
they're not putting enough creative effort into older pairs. And when I say that, I mean, like, so yes, they're focusing on like the 35s and the whatever, but I'm looking at like the 23. I'm looking at like,
I think they should have done something different. Instead of, I mean, it's a newer shoe. I think where you're going is you're wanting a shoe for more relevant for Carmelo.
yeah, like, look, Carmelo Anthony, like they did the Carmelo Anthony 10 that's baby blue and yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Even though it's a sample, make that his shoe.
Right.
Okay? Like
the 12s.
Right, like the 12, and like do even like Ray Allen, whenever they did Ray Allen's with the green and white,
Right.
they did or the purple and white for Bibby's.
Right, yeah.
I want to see the player exclusives. I want to see the player exclusives that we all wanted from the early 2000s that they never would give us.
Right. That's going to stay in the vault forever.
Yeah, it's going to stay in the vault forever. But, and quite frankly, this is me being like, yo, I really want that, but like, whatever.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan on the 35.
No, 35 haven't sold me.
And I like the concept of them doing something for his love of wine, just like they did like certain things for Jordan, like love for cars and stuff like that. But like you said, dude, that the arch, I think that's a basketball specific shoe, and then they're just trying to find reasons for people to buy it.
I want to see them go back and start doing the stuff they were doing with like the 29s and the 28s, where they actually printed on the shoe. Like I sent him a 28 this after the show on Wednesday or whatever, and the shoe was cool. Like, it literally was a Jordan 3 when it was zipped all the way up. Like, it was a black cement 3. Like, they printed it on the material.
What was that, a 28?
Yeah, that was the 28.
That's what I thought.
And then the 29, they did like the photo reels. And that shoe, like, by the way, loved my photo reels. Should have never sold my photo reels.
That was the only shoe that I liked out of the 29s.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of people that did.
Yeah.
I have a 29 around here somewhere. It might be in that box right there. I have the Pantone 29. I don't have the 11.
I wish
I
it was
have
a
the
13.
29. I didn't buy the 11. I bought the 29.
I had the other pack. Photo 29 is one of the best modern shorts.
Yes, absolutely. Not a question.
I'm surprised that came from him.
He probably doesn't like him. That must mean he hates that shoe.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But man, like I said, with what I was saying with the 28s, they did the 28s and they did all the Ray Allen PEs for that too, like the blacks, the golds, the reds. When he was for the Heat at the end of that season, they did all those pairs. They did, just all the creative ideas that they had for like shoes. It feels like it's just kind of
like they're running out of ideas.
Yes, but it's also like at the end of they're almost at the end of the line as far as
Jordan line.
Like, yeah, like they're gonna stop eventually making Jordans. They're not gonna get to 50. I don't think they will make.
I hope they don't even get to 40. Right. I think 40 would be a good cutoff.
Right.
30 would have been a better cutoff, but
they might. The only reason I could see them making it to 50 is because they want to make this is the Jordan 50, like blah 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 blah. But like
marketing and stuff.
they need to stop.
Yeah,
they really need to stop.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not selling well. I can't see how they're making any sort of win out of the Jordan line.
No.
The only one that I saw sell out that was a 20 or that was the 35 was the Bayou Boys, which was supposed to be for Zion. Mm-hmm. That's the only reason why it sold out.
And they only came out in on Nike sneakers app and New Orleans.
Probably. But that's what I'm saying. Like that's the only one, like one of the only ones I ever saw really sell out. They don't sell out. They just sit there. They're gonna go to the Nike outlets, to the Edinburghs and stuff like that, and I mean, they're just eventually gonna shove it down people's throats and call it a day. So I would stop the Jordan line, and I know that, like I said, that's kind of a bold statement.
Depends on who you're asking. But the huge one in January, there's not really too many releases in January other than the Nike ID SB.
The Nike SB dunk. So
hey, wait. Is it SB or is it just the dunks?
I think it's a dunk. It's not
just
SB.
the dunk. No, it's just
a
the dunk.
Okay. I think that shoe is great. I think that shoe is going to ruin the value of a lot of shoes, which I don't care about because I probably wasn't going to pay the amount of money that they were anyways.
Yep.
Like, for instance, I've already seen people do 7-Eleven dunks. I've seen people do, these are like a replica of the Jason Voorhees dunk, but a low top.
I kind of like that vibe, but once again, I mean, it's an ID. You can make anything.
I've seen people do almost like these, except for like you can't do it exactly like
with that material.
The heels and the toe, like the whole toe is one color and the whole heel is a color. But they tried to go for this kind of vibe on that shoe. I mean, there's a lot of shoes that they're gonna kill the market for, which again I don't really care about too much. And I think that it's going to be good for the sale of Dunk, but I think that they're starting to run it and just beat it like a dead horse.
Oh, for sure. And my thing is I like the Dunks. I don't like them enough to where I'm spending the money like everybody else is. I'm definitely not going to do that for an ID. Everybody's going to ruin that in my opinion. I think them doing that is just getting as much money as possible. I think the Dunks are going to be the shoe of the year.
Maybe. But the problem is they usually give shoe of the year to a recent release.
Right.
Or like a release as far as something innovative. Like, I figured last year, honestly, they would have tried to give it to the Strangelove Dunk. Or SB or whatever. But the problem is that it just wasn't as innovative, I guess. Twist actually coming out in July.
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, he's gonna look that up. But I think that they're gonna try to beat the Dunk into people's head as far as whatever, and which is okay because the Dunk's only $110 retail. So that's fine. But the problem is that you're going to have so many people with Dunks, it's going to eventually ruin the Dunk for everybody. Changes up the cherry. Oh yeah, there's there's a few, like I said, there's a few pairs that they've came out with on the Dunk ID that's literally the same shoe as what it is without like the special stitching in it or whatever, and it's hard to not sell it to people because you allowed them to do it. What?
July 31st. I have not seen these actually. Those are. It's pretty much all white with just like some red thrown into it. It kind of gives me the rising sun vibes.
Yeah. I think
that's gonna be tough.
I don't think that 12s are a good summer shoe.
Mm-mm.
I think the 12s are a pretty good fall shoe.
They'll probably come out. I don't know if they'll probably end up changing it. Nike's gonna. They love changing shit. So.
I think they'll probably make something that has got a little bit of red on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to guess, that's
Right.
what I would assume they're going to change.
Yeah.
I wish. Yeah, I think they should make the Cherry 12. Like remake the Cherry 12.
When was the last time those come out?
09.
I was gonna say 12. 09 sounds right.
12 might be right though too. I think 09's right though.
I can't remember the last.
I think
one
2009 was the last
Yeah.
time that the Cherry came.
I think it's about time.
Um,
Yeah, for sure. For 12 for the summer.
Yeah, I think that I'm not a big high. I say that I'm not a big high top fan, and literally have majority high top shoes is like my favorite shoes.
He said I don't like high tops. How many high tops you have? 27.
All of them, all of them but 4. No, I say that, but like during the summertime, I'm always wearing a pair of Yeezys,
Oh, yeah.
or I'm wearing a pair of something that's low top,
Mhm.
whatever. And
Lows is the vibes in the summertime.
I also
For
wear
sure.
jeans in the summer, so I'm that guy that wears jeans all year long. But I'll also wear like ripped jean shorts, like black ripped jean shorts,
Mhm.
and then wear like off
Oh, yeah,
whites
some
or
lows or
something like that.
Makes it look right.
So, I mean that's whatever. But
So then the next one, after all the dunks that come out, the next main one, as of right now, I mean Nike likes to sprinkle stuff in, is January 16th, which is the 13th for the Starfish, which I don't think they're gonna sprinkle anything major in
Starfish 4 is better
in
than
2
that.
weeks.
When's the 4?
I like this shoe. He does not like it.
Look,
I just like it because it's different. You've not had it. I like it. Kind of gives me the wheat vibe.
I think that it gives me like a real, like if they would have went and put a little bit of teal like in the sock liner or something like that, they could have passed that 13 off as the like a Soulfly 13.
Oh sure.
Just something like
But having those two colors match, that's gonna be tough. Other than black, white, and gray.
right. I mean, it's the same way as the Balvins though.
Right.
It.
Exactly. Yeah.
But like I said, that shoe right there. Well, that shoe right there with like a one of the old Marlins like fitted hats.
This would be. I'm surprised this comes out in January. I think this would be a great October shoe.
Yeah, I think it
But
could have
with
been
black instead of white. You're gonna mess it up in the fall.
Are you saying all black and orange?
Uh huh.
No, I like it that good. I think that they should make the Cherry 13 too. I don't know if it's. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
if it. Like they should just
Oh,
make
yeah.
a year of like nothing but the white and red versions of all their shoes again.
No, please don't.
Yeah.
Please don't. I'm gonna be broke.
Well, like, see, they do the Chicago.
That's what I'm saying.
So they do the Chicago, then they do. I'll take the Chicago too. I'll wear it too.
I like it too.
I'll wear freaking white cement 3. I'll wear.
That's one of the only threes I don't have.
Again, like they just came out with the Fire Red 4, so they don't even got to come out with Fire Red 4.
Yeah, no.
Fire Red
Or
5.
fives. They don't
I
have
mean,
to
they
call
came
that.
out with that not too long ago. Varsity Red 6 or an Infrared 6.
Definitely varsity red. Don't come out with that poop infrared. Don't. I mean, you're already making love
Okay,
to
so-
me and giving
so-
me the Carmine, so I'm happy with that.
Right, or we could have done Carmine, but like
That comes out next
whatever.
month.
So we'll skip the 6. So the 7 we go the Cardinal 7.
I don't like Cardinals. I don't like sevens.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna
that was the only seven I've owned.
I own the Golden Moments back 7. That's the only one I.
Yeah, I know. Not a big fan of zones.
8s you do.
Playoff.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
What is there?
I'm thinking the playoff is the black one.
Oh, you're right.
So.
Yeah. I mean,
But I mean, again, you can do the Bugs Bunny for the 8.
or yeah, Zach has that one, I think.
9s you do Space Jam or whatever they call the playoff 9, the white and black, because they don't really have a white
Those
and
just
red.
came out too, right? Oh yeah, they don't.
They don't have a white and red 9. 10s you do
Chicago.
Cherry 10, yeah, Cherry
Whatever,
10,
yeah.
Chicago, whatever. You do a white and red 11, which they don't have.
Dude, if they did the Blake Griffin 11s, that'd be nuts. Have you seen those?
Yes.
Where they're 1 of 1 for Oklahoma red? Oh, that'd be nice.
But see,
That would be
Cherry
nice.
12s.
People would be dead for that shoe. That'd be like the Concord.
how about them Crocs? Gotta put them in 4-wheel drive. I don't wear Crocs.
Dude, I'm so happy he said that because I just said that last week to Nolan. I said, put them bad boys in 4-wheel drive and let's get going, buddy. Oh.
Yeah, I don't wear Crocs. I've never worn a pair of Crocs.
I am surprised I'm not wearing them right now, to be honest.
No, you have rich people's shoes on.
This guy. Okay. So the 12. So Cherry 12s.
Cherry 12s. Chicago 13s.
Chicago 13s.
And then
what, last shot
candy
14?
canes.
Oh, I would have forgot about the candy canes. You can stop at 14.
Yeah, we don't gotta make more.
Yeah, no.
We can make a white the Chicago 23 though, the white and red.
Yeah, we
20.
could jump to that. That's I'm okay with that.
Or
and actually,
the 21 too. We'll take that too.
Don't disrespect the Crocs. Not this shoe, but the next shoe I'm going to show. I don't even know if he knows about, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get it.
So is this gonna this will be like my first reaction to this?
Yeah, I don't think you know that this next,
Okay.
not this one I'm about to show, but the one up. So this is the Starfish 4 that's coming out.
I would buy that shoe.
A lot of people like the 4 over the 13s. Yeah, the 13s. This is a women's only.
The 4 is?
Correct. See,
That's
you
horrible.
didn't even know about that
That's
either.
horrible.
And I think it's gonna do extended sizes.
Okay, so that
So retail's $190, which is crazy to me, but which leads me to believe that it's gonna be extended sizes, so like 9.5 in women's. Hey, he does got them Buzz Lightyear boys too. I'm telling you.
because I'm telling you.
the material on these 4s are pretty nice.
That's why I like them.
It kind of reminds me of like a Carhartt material, to where
It's literally like
you could beat the heck out of it. And
it's
not
literally
gonna-
like a bread Carhartt 4.
Yeah, I don't mind. I wouldn't pay retail. Like if I was still at working at Finish Line, I'd get a discount. I would buy them, but I wouldn't buy them for $200.
That's okay. So I'm interested in the shoe that you think that I'm gonna buy. You think
I
I'm going
know
to-
you're gonna buy it. Did you know a 23 was coming out?
Yes, the Titan 23s.
No, you didn't know
I did know they're
this.
coming out because they look like lightning bolts on the sides. Yeah, bro, I'm buying a pair of
See,
those.
oh,
See?
dude. So I really wish you could get a better glance at this, but definitely get on Kicks on Fire and look at it. So it's got like lightning bolts vibes to it, but the leather this might be the first 23 I own. As long as it's not insanely limited and I gotta pay over resale or over retail and go crazy for it, but
I'm not saying that I'm going to spend $500 on this shoe. I'm going to say that I'm going to spend money on it, and
Yeah.
I don't care. I understand that it's going to be over retail, probably, unless I get really lucky.
I don't know, dude. Sneakers loves me.
I hope they do. I hope they really love you for this one. Let him love you a lot for this one.
They better love me enough with that many accounts, damn it. Retail's $250, of course.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I mean, I'm okay with spending $250 on this type of material for this shoe.
Quality's good.
Oh yeah, everything about it.
Just so you know, I don't know if they show like other pictures in that.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the one picture right here, I can show you. So
Oh
they
wow.
they look like Zeus's
He's
hand
holding
holding
the
a lightning bolt like on the tongue of the shoe, and on the insoles.
That's pretty tight.
And this one over here, I think, is different. Yeah, it's the Jumpman on the other one.
Yeah.
So, like I said, the details in this shoe are amazing. I hope to see some special packaging for this shoe.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did it if Nike released like a week early, like a shock drop again, and did special packaging, or just did a shock drop like at a Jordan store or something.
I think the Jordan store in Chicago will get a shock drop for him, and if they do, if anybody's in Chicago, let me know.
Yeah, we'll drive up to you for
yeah,
sure.
we'll make a drive up to Chicago to grab a pair or 5.
And then of course they're coming out with the Titan 35, which those are gonna like.
Brick out.
They're not gonna sit on shelves because not too many people will get them, because they know.
But
like,
the quality looks good still.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like they're still putting in good quality into the 35, which is fine. Like I said, I don't care. about the 35, but if you're gonna do a collab at the same time as another Jordan with it, at least make your quality on point with the collab shoe.
Whoa.
What? Another shoe that
Just
I
wait,
don't know?
bud. Just wait. Whoa. So then they got the Chinese New Year, which they do that every year in January, but this one is a 5 low. It's kind of poop.
I don't mind it if you. I think this shoe right here, you can rip it apart and it's got stuff underneath.
Like flag, like a flag or something.
Yeah.
Okay, this
keep going.
might be pretty cool.
Keep going. I forget.
Oh yeah, that's tight.
Yeah,
you can
see,
rip it apart.
Yeah, you can see the flag underneath of it.
Oh,
That's
nice
like
box.
that. It's gonna be like that flag underneath that 5.
I might waste some money and buy it.
Okay, so that one's cool. I would probably wear it. I actually would probably wear it in that sail colorway and not rip it apart.
And just let it naturally
Right.
rip.
Let it do its thing. If it wants to rip. Then if it doesn't,
Right.
great. The one low for that comes out the same weekend as that 5. That's insane, and I want a pair of those too.
I don't see the one low.
There's a one low that's supposed to come out for Chinese New Year too.
Okay.
That is literally a band one low with Chinese satin, like
Those
all
are
over
gonna
it,
sell out for sure.
with like the Chinese like stitching
Mhm.
stuff that they do on it, and then they've got like these little, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like tassels that you got whenever you were in high school. It's like tassels that were wound up that kind of
That's cool.
played off that.
I'd have to
Chinese
see
thing,
them
too.
then.
They're cool. But what else comes out?
So this is the one that's kind of crazy, and I actually put this on our Instagram. The Yeezy 700 Sun. You got like a yellow and orange bottom with kind of like a forest green front.
So it's like a wave runner, but orange and yellow.
Right. So this is the weird thing. It is not $300 anymore.
What is it?
$240
Okay.
is retail.
Okay. I like that.
So
I'm
the
down
retail
for
is
that.
cool for that, but I feel like they're gonna do a Wave Runner restock just to get the 700s back up on the wave, and they'll sell out. That's pretty sick.
It's literally a band one with like satin, and that's why I was telling you about the tassel or whatever. So this is what I'm showing him.
That's a vibe right there. I like that.
So this is what I'm showing him. I'm showing him this. This is the same. I don't know if this is actually going to come out. This is what they're talking about is supposed to come out, but I don't know if there's an official release for it. What's this right here? Those are garbage. I hope those are not the shoes that come out. Like, do not. Oh man, no.
Limited to 5,000 pairs.
Those are awful.
Well, they're awful, so they gotta limit it.
I mean, I guess, but I think that they probably made this shoe and was like, yeah, this is we messed up on this one. We're gonna limit this one because we messed up really bad.
So those 700s for $240, I think they'll sell out just because they did a $60 drop.
Oh yeah, probably. But this is what the 5,000.
Is that a rose?
Yeah, it's got a rose
That's
inside.
what I thought.
But that's the one that they're limiting to 5,000. I don't like it at all. I don't like that shoe at all. So what else do we have that's coming out?
So I've not seen anything on this, and I know I'm gonna mispronounce it, but it's called a type. I don't know.
Let me see. Oh, a Topaz A's.
Okay, sure that. And there's only one picture, which leads me believe that there's no like official
announcements about that shoe, but
for it. I've not heard nothing about it, but
I haven't either.
it comes out at the end of the month, so that's like the 28th.
Okay.
So that's kind of soon to where kind of.
And that's okay. I think that shoe, again, if it comes out, great. If not, I don't care.
Now this is no. That's the thing, dude. So the 28th is a Thursday, and then on that Saturday. Now this is definitely wrong. I think that they just haven't updated or what. But there's a the University Gold 9s, which those are going to sit for sure. I think it's going to be one of the retros that sits.
Yeah.
The Cool Gray 3s are supposed to come out on the 30th.
Cool Gray 3. Okay.
That is definitely going to be a shoe that
you're going to need
like
2 of.
15 pairs of.
Okay. I said 2. 15's pretty close to that number.
I don't think that they're going to come out in January. I don't see Jordan Brand having a 4 come out on Thursday and then a 9 and a 3 come out on a Saturday.
No, they're going to wait until you get your check the next week and then check.
It would only be smart to wait for everyone to have a stimulus in February.
Right. Everybody's
and
stimulated.
Then take my
money. Right.
But yeah, that's the last one for January.
And that's okay. Like, I think January is going to be a weaker month. Like, I know that we're talking about some of the shoes that are coming out.
Right.
But I think that compared to other months that I think we're going to see, February, March, April, January should be the weakest month out of all of them.
Oh yeah. And February I thought February wasn't going to be very good like it normally is, only 2 or 3 shoes. There's already like 4 shoes there
that are
right now that one will either sell out or 2 make a big impact for resale in general. For sure, off the top of my head, 2. But we can talk about that on a different date. But yeah, I mean that the next month is going to be just as crazy for sure.
Yeah, I think February is going to be a big month. Not only that, but I think you're going to deal. You don't have All-Star Weekend in February this year, so you'll have that.
You don't.
You'll have that later throughout the year,
right?
Which is going to make your summer releases go even harder than your winter. Although I think that the reason that they're releasing the Carmine in February is because I think it was originally scheduled for All-Star Weekend.
Yep.
And since they pushed back All-Star Weekend, they're going to get the Carmine later.
Oh yeah.
And that's okay. Like I said, they've got to fill space, and the Carmine will fill space. The Cool Gray 3 is going to fill space.
I really don't see them coming out in January.
I don't think that it's going to come out either. But even if they put it to February, right? It's going to fill space.
Oh yeah.
It has nothing to do with
it's going to sell out. I mean, that's 1.3. I think what the last time it came out was 6.
Something. Yeah.
I could be wrong on that, but I mean, still, it's been a long time. So,
but yeah, I mean, hey, what's going on, Daniel? I think that again, the month of January is going to be low. I think so. I was talking to somebody a couple weeks ago whenever we were talking about the All-Star game and stuff, being in Indianapolis, even though they moved it and whatever.
Yeah.
I think that number one, the releases are going to be wild. Like, I think that because we don't have a Nike store, we don't have an Adidas store, or we only have an Under Armour. Like, these releases are only going to come out in local malls.
Right. If they even do that. I could see them doing something crazy where, like, a pop-up truck.
I think that if that's what they're going to do, I see them renting out space in Circle Center.
Yeah.
There's lots of open building or open space inside Circle Center.
Yeah.
Do a session at my place, show off some of my shoes. Absolutely, Daniel. I will do a video at your house anytime you want to show off some of those 8.5s that you have.
We'll have to get a hold of you for a photography session.
Yeah, dude. Even if anything, we'll make a whole separate video from a live.
Yeah.
Just going through your stuff and kind of showing what's up. They'll rent a spot and do a Jordan pop up like they did in years.
Yeah, that Nike Outlet is in Edinburgh though. That's awful far. I mean, not really far. I mean, it's only like 25 minutes, but
they'd rather rent space and like I said, they'll do it in a Circle Center or they'll do it at one of the clubs or bars or something that they have in there, and then make it like an actual pop up, as in like
that's gonna be nuts.
Like a party.
I can only imagine, dude. It's gonna be crazy.
See, I didn't get to go to All-Star Weekend this year, and I was a little disappointed. I was busy, and But Daniel, he went to All Star Weekend and he cleaned up. He had all kinds of stuff. Yeah, local Union Hall. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like literally, they're gonna go and rent that space out and make it however they want to make it.
Oh yeah.
And I'm glad that they're coming to Indiana because I think that whenever it's in Indy,
it's going to prove to them that they should come back.
That they should release. That they should do an open or a Nike store in Indianapolis. That they should do an Adidas store. Like, yeah, you gave us one outlet that hardly ever really gets.
I mean, they got. I think the best thing that they've got in a long time was like the Mellow 13.
The Mellow 13 was the best thing that they've got, and that was like.
And they didn't really have a choice because they had to send it everywhere else. So they didn't have a choice.
What do you guys think the shoe of the day is going to be? We're gonna. I promise you that you're not going to know.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. If somebody guesses this shoe, I'll PayPal you $100.
How about this? If you guess this shoe, I will give you one of our shirts that I haven't even made one for one of us yet. I will give you one of our shirts that I haven't even made for us.
It's a Presto.
Nope.
Nah.
I wish. Original Off-White Presto would be nice.
Speaking of that, I did find an original Off-White Presto, and the dude was selling for like $550. So I messaged him and asked him. I was like, "Yo, so why is it like what's going on? Send me pictures." Yada yada. He's like, "Oh, I'm selling it for $250." I said, "Okay, I'm done talking to you." I was like,
"I'm done talking to you. I'm not gonna."
I said, "Was it a UA?" He said, "Yeah." I said,
"Okay, got it, Chief. No more."
Waste my time here.
No, not a Presto. I wish I had an original Presto still. I had one.
See, I would never buy one. I bought Prestos.
I had a 13.
Dude.
I had a size 13. This was before me and him like really were hanging out and stuff like that.
Dude.
I had a size 13 in it. I had a size 13.
How much you sell for? 9?
Yeah, 900,000, something
like that. 900,000?
No, I'm saying 900 or 1,000, something like that.
Phone pasta. Oh.
You're really close, Sam. You're really close.
No. He's close too, Daniel.
Yeah. Hey, LeBron. It is. I'll say it's a LeBron, and I'll say you're close with a phone pasta.
Wow.
So,
I was not ready for Sam to throw out that.
No. You know what, though? I saw a Galaxy phone for $1,000, size 11, the other in MSX's Take 'Em Tuesday. And I was like, bro. I'm looking over at my wall. I'm like, what are we gonna liquidate to get this phone? So, what I was gonna say is that you're not gonna probably guess it. It's a shoe that I've wanted for a really long time, probably since one of the first events I ever went to. It's actually the first event that I met Scott Colin at.
Okay.
And it is the Graffiti LeBron 4. A shoe that not a lot of people have anymore. Not a lot of people see anymore.
Or not even a lot of people that appreciate it, because a lot of these guys that are so young, they're young cats. They don't even know. Like, I didn't even know much. I didn't even know much about the shoe in general, just because it didn't have a release date. They're all promos. I didn't even know they were all promos, and they only came out in New York.
Yeah, this is the. See, because they did one for All-Star Weekend, and it's navy blue and red. It's navy blue, red, and white. And then they have this pair, which is the New York pair. But, man, this shoe is literally one of the shoes that I've wanted since I even thought about buying LeBrons and doing the whole LeBron thing. And somebody was posting about it in LeBron Marketplace. I messaged him, kind of worked a deal out. I think his name's Sora or something like that. I want to make sure that I don't butcher this dude's name real quick, because he was a good guy. Anthony Sora. Super great guy. Me and him took a few minutes to figure out a deal, but that's why I don't have my Off-White 5 anymore. I got rid of my Off-White 5 for it. So
I think that's a solid swap.
So I got rid of my Off-White 5. I got this pair. Super happy with it. Mine has the box
That's my favorite part. I
Uh,
think just this having just the little extra step for presentation is awesome.
LeBron.
Of course, it being a promo and coming out in New York, they're gonna do something special.
This actually was. Do you follow T Mark Kicks? He's been buying shoes for a really long time.
I don't think so.
This was his pair of graffitis from forever ago. But this dude's an OG. Like buying LeBrons before I was buying LeBrons. But they just, like I said, you don't see this shoe very often.
No,
You don't.
not in this condition at least.
And they don't put as much thought and effort into stuff like that anymore. Like they do, but like everything about this shoe is all individual. And that's what I like. I like the quotes that they put in these too. You haven't made it until you make it in New York City, is what the quote is on here.
Oh yeah.
So,
I seen that, and I didn't even know this came out in 06. I thought it came out, and I was gonna say 08 or 09.
Well, not only that,
But with it coming out in 06, the condition that it's in is crazy.
most people's pairs as well that I've seen, because it's not a shoe that I was actively pursuing to buy. I just kind of popped up.
Right.
But after looking and stuff, a lot of pairs are separating.
Mm-hmm.
Like the glue inside from like where the foam right here would be. All of this right here is like separating from the white up top.
Right.
And they're almost unwearable. This one is completely wearable. All the way down to the carbon fiber on the bottoms.
Dude,
like
I would wear that one time and that's it.
you probably never wear it.
Yeah, I would never wear it. Yeah, I mean,
You probably never wear this.
I'm kind of surprised I'm wearing the shoes that I'm wearing now.
I'm not. You're a hype beast. Kind of. I would say you fall into the hype a lot.
This guy, hype.
How many Yeezys do you have?
Stop.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking. 16 pairs, 17 pairs.
Sure.
Right around that number, I would say. It might be more than
Yeah.
that. It would probably. I think it's a few more than that actually. But
I was gonna say 23.
that's what I was saying. You're more than what I even have. But I only have 2 pairs, and one of them's not my size. And the other one I wear to work. This is the zebra behind you.
Bruh, you got a UNC Off-White 1.
Okay.
That's rich folk stuff.
I got that shoe when it was $800. So I paid. So let's see here. I paid $800 for that one. I got that one as a gift. I did pay a lot for my cause, and I wear those a lot.
You paid a lot for them?
Oh yeah, I paid a lot for them. I paid like. Oh man, I paid probably I probably paid $800 for these.
That's not horrible.
But like my pair now is.
I would pay.
It used to be.
I would
blue.
pay for that.
The soles used to be blue.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, this.
Oh, like okay.
Yeah, like you can kind of see it in there, but like they
Yeah,
are.
you worn them.
They're definitely worn a few times.
That's okay.
But
Almost my size.
really, I think they're an 11.
11 and a half.
No. I was like, really, they're an 11.
I like the shoe. I just can't bring myself to pay that much.
My pair still glows though. So a lot of, I mean, some people's that they wear them that
Right.
much, they don't glow. Mine still glows like a lot. Usually,
I'm still stuck on the Balvins.
Balvin's are nice. I got those for a good deal though. You know that.
Mm-hmm. Very good deal.
Same thing with the moon landings. I felt like I got a pretty good deal on. Like
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
buy stuff if I don't like have a halfway decent deal on it. And
Well, I
that's-
mean, because a lot of times you're going to get rid of it later on or trade it for something else. You know that you're wanting.
right.
So, I mean, of course you're gonna have to.
And like I said, it's the same way with like. I remember when I bought these, you looked at me and said if you didn't buy them, I was gonna tell him that I was buying them.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. Whenever you're ready to sell them, I'll buy them off you because I know Zach will want them. What shoe y'all regret selling? Oh man.
Let's see. Do you want me to go down my list? Here, let me go down my list real fast. Supreme foam, Dorenbecher foam, what the MVPs, ring ceremony LeBrons,
Off-White Chicago ones. No. I would only buy them for. I'm so
I had a
weird.
13 in that too.
I hate you so much. I'm a jackass. I only like buying stuff for retail. If I can get it for retail or like somewhat of a good price,
Chicago's.
I'm not gonna buy. I'm not gonna spend that much money on that shoe.
I'm mad I sold my Chicago. That was another one. I'm mad I sold my Platt. Like I said, dude. Like,
There's
if
nothing.
you want me to get a compiled list together for you, I'm sure that my list is going to be expensive. To
Yeah,
go back
no.
and buy my collection back.
There's only been a couple shoes that I've actually like sold. I think it was a size 10.
I had a 13 once. I had
Yeah.
a 13. It had OG all except for the box was a destroyed box that they sent to somebody. And it was like a black Jordan box instead of the brown flipped inside out box. 13's my size. I got a big foot.
Yeah, there's only been a couple shoes that I've actually sold, and I really don't regret. It's not like everything I buy I keep. What have I sold? Like Stealth 3s. Like no one cares about that shoe.
It's so funny though, cause like
Static Yeezys, but
so when I sell things, a lot of times I sell them for a couple of reasons. I usually sell them because I'm obviously gonna make good money off.
oh yeah.
That's usually one of my reasons to sell things, and the other reason usually is because I'm like, man, I could probably get that back, and then I never buy it back.
Right.
Like I never buy it back for the price that I know I could have bought one for cheaper than what I just sold it for. I never do that. I just off the money.
I mean, you probably still will be able to get it back eventually.
But not only that, yes. But not only that, I also, like, my style changes so much.
Right.
Like, for instance...
Fair enough.
For instance, I went from LeBron's, like, nothing... Okay, so I started with nothing but foam posits. Then I went to LeBron's. Then I went to Yeezys and stuff like that.
Right.
And... then I go to Off-White. Now I'm back. Now I'm back at buying Jordans and stuff like that I wanted the entire time that I didn't buy while I was buying all that stuff.
Right.
Like
so, wow, that's a huge sensitive subject. Oh yeah, see.
Like Laser 4s.
Crazy.
Like the OG freaking Laser 4s. Like I always wanted this shoe, but I was like, man, I really could spend this money on that, or I could go over here and buy this Yeezy or buy this whatever. Well, now I'd rather have this shoe or like the Kawhi 54s than a Yeezy, because I mean I can pay $250 and get a pair of Yeezys.
So now it's got me. He's got me on a sensitive subject. Sam said, SB1s and Red Stripe 350s is what he regrets. I was working at Finish Line when those ones came out, and we've got like over 100 pairs, and I passed on them.
On Shattered Backwards?
Correct.
Oh, that's sick.
I literally,
That's so
I think I was like,
sick.
I think at that point, like, that weekend, it was either buy the shoes or, like, pay my car payment. And I was just like, yeah, I got to pay my car payment. So that is definitely, and I could have bought, like, 2, 3, 4, however many pairs I wanted to at the time. I was a young kid, so I didn't have, like, the money I have now, which, of course, sucks looking back at it, but
it sucks so bad because, like, for me, like what Daniel said, I got super lucky and finally got all my bag, but I do foam slam dunk 6s was my biggest regret.
Oh yeah, see,
man, this dude, did you finally get back a DB5 is the question, because I know you had a DB5 and I don't know if you sold it or you didn't sell it, but that shoe is another shoe. I had a dead stock DB5 that I sold. I traded. No, you want to hear some funny stuff? So I traded a Off-White UNC. His DB foam was the one that he sold. But I traded an Off-White UNC when they first came out, you could buy them dead stock for like $750 ish, $800. I sold it for, or I traded it for a dead stock DB5, and sold the DB5 for like $1,200 or something stupid. But like now, I'm like, I really want that DB5 back because I really would wear that DB5 or like enjoy having a DB5. He sold he sold his pair. Oh man, like
even with the Red Stripe
insane.
350 he was talking about, that Black Friday release that came out, I couldn't even shoot for any of them because I was working, and at the time I was the only non-manager working at Finish Line, so I was pretty much running the floor while the other guys were like doing back stuff in the back or ringing people out or whatever. I was literally on the floor. I couldn't touch my phone. It sucked.
Daniel went with me when I traded my pair for that DB.
Me you should have talked him out of it.
No.
Oh man.
I wish that I would have kept my pair dead stock, but I told Daniel the day that we were at that event, I was like, bro, if I have this shoe at the end of this, I'm going to wear it. So like at the end of it, it was either wear it or have a different shoe, and it didn't. It was a wash anyways. I made an extra $500 and got the shoe that I wanted anyways. So it didn't really matter. Enough. But I did. I told Daniel, I was like, if I sell it today, great. But if not, I'm going to wear this. So I mean, it doesn't really matter.
I don't wear my stuff. I'm sorry. I hate wearing my stuff.
It's the same way with that. Vapor Max behind you.
Oh yeah.
Logan's Vapor Max. She wore it for 2 hours in Vegas, and then.
Yo, so I got a question for you. When you want to wear this Balvin?
I'm not gonna wear that shoe.
No.
No.
Come on.
So first off, my pair is a size 11.
Oh yeah.
And 11 fits too tight in Jordan 1s for me.
Let's trade and get up.
Right. So. 11 fits a little too tight side to side for me. I used to have the patent leather top 3, and it just fit too tight for what I really liked. And then so I won't wear it for that. And then the other reason is that I will probably sell it.
Gatorade 6 says no. I'm not a huge 6 fan.
Speaking of sports, have you guys ever owned Gatorade 6s?
I think Travis owns them actually, or he did. I might be wrong. I think it might have been Todd that had them. But no, I think that shoe kind of gives me the Macklemore vibes.
Yeah,
and I don't like that. I didn't like that color with that material.
I never owned a Gatorade, but I did own the blue Gatorade ones.
See it? I wasn't.
And I liked those.
I wasn't huge on the Gatorade ones.
I wore them once or twice in total.
Yeah.
So it was in high school.
Biggest steal.
Biggest steal?
My whole collection. Everything's retail. Besides a couple things.
Besides your expensive stuff.
Balvins. Like Balvins I overpaid for until 2-3 months, then they shoot up.
And then your Travs.
Yeah, Travs I spent $600 on.
Which one, low or high?
The highs.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so Travis ones for $600. I don't even remember how much I spent on the lows. I don't know if I want to say. I don't know if Tori's watching or not.
I don't know. I wouldn't.
I think. Nah, I think I paid about what they're going for.
I think you paid market for that pair. I would say my biggest steal would probably have been, if I still had them, would be I got Platts. I got Platts that were worn, but had the box and all the tips. I paid $1,200 for them, which at that time that shoe was like 16 to 18 with all the tips and stuff like that. And my pair was clean. Like obviously it was worn, so there was yellowing and stuff, but like there was no major scuffs. All the scales were there. You could see the swooshes. You could see like it had the lace locks, like the whole 9 yards. It had everything that you. Well, I paid $1,200 for my Plat, and then I got rid of it for 16 or yeah, about 16. And then my other one, I would say I paid about $17.50 for my ring ceremony when I had it, and ended up. So what I traded it for was Off-White Air Max 97s that were dead stock, Off-White Air Max 97s. I got Off-White Hyper Dunks that were worn once. I got Off-White one of the other ones. I don't remember which one it was off the top of my head. Beluga 2.0s that were worn once, Frozen Yellows, but I can't remember what the other Off-White was, and it was a pretty good pair too. But in total, like, I paid 17 some change for the one.
That's not bad.
For the ring ceremony, and ended up getting like 28 or 2,900 out of it. So I made $1,000.
Yeah, that's solid.
I know it's not really a steal because you paid a lot for the shoe.
Right, but I mean,
in
at
total,
the end of the
at
day,
the end, I made, that's one of the most amounts I paid. A dead stock UNC for $100.
what?
I mean, I paid under what most people are selling their Balvins for. I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah, I paid market for that. Not happy. I'm gonna be happy in a couple months. I truly feel like that.
I remember when I was buying.
That is freaking crazy.
I remember I bought zebras.
$100.
I was buying zebras for under.
I'll buy it off you for. I know.
like
I
$200.
know you have that in a 13. I'll buy it off you for $1.20. I'm almost positive
he means
Sam's a
$1.20.
13.
Before they took off, nobody wanted them. He said before they took off and nobody wanted them.
That's a solid steal.
That's
a
pretty
solid
crazy.
deal right there.
Man, yeah, like I said, but for the most part, I usually pay. I know this is gonna sound bad, and like people that are going to sell us stuff, like they're gonna go and be like, "Oh, this dude pays market for everything."
Yeah,
And
no.
it's like I really don't.
This guy doesn't.
I usually don't get that great of deals, but the problem is that like, if I want it, I get to the point where I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna buy it because, like, I'll wait and like try to pace it out. Like, oh, there's shows coming up. Like, if I don't get it there, then I'll just get it, whatever. But man, if I really want something bad enough, I'll just go out and buy it. Like, I know that sounds stupid, but like, I
mean, it doesn't.
I just get a good deal. I don't pay market still, but I like pay a little bit less than market and like whatever. I don't like just not sitting there and paying what I know that I can do for something. You know, I don't want to feel like I'm shorting somebody.
Right.
I mean, whatever.
At the end of the day.
But the real question is what do you guys want to see in the future? Like, as far as like shoes you want to see on the show. Topics you want to talk about.
It could be literally anything. Like
literally anything. If I'm gonna try here before too long and try to get us where I think I might have a way for us to talk to somebody while we're on the show.
Like Zooms or something?
Yeah, we'll do a live stream on Zoom 11s. I think on the new 11s, though. The new 11s are great. I think that they're really slept on. A lot of people hate them. But I think that overall the shoe is going to go up because of how different it is and how...
Yeah. Definitely get back to the front or to the beginning of the video and check in because you kind of spoke on that in the beginning. But also... I'm not a big fan. He likes them. I'm not a big fan until I see it in person. Honestly.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Christmas ones. The ones at the beginning, I like those too. They're okay, but I wouldn't really go out of my way to.
He got them on a giveaway. That's still.
Let's see. I mean, hey, let's do. I mean, I'm not opposed to giveaways.
No.
See what we were gonna do for the last. What event was that for?
Sneaker Culture.
Sneaker Culture. We were gonna do giveaways, and we were gonna do a giveaway of either the What the 5 or a Jubilee.
11, yeah.
And that was before the Jubilee came out.
We got it a month, almost 2 months early.
Right. So we were going to do that as a giveaway. The problem is that we're an hour into the show and we don't have anybody entered, and we're like, well, I'm not going to...
Yeah. We had nobody...
I'm not going to give away something with 4 entries and it doesn't really benefit us to do that.
Nah.
So if we're going to do a giveaway, then I'm definitely going to need a little more participation out of people, which is something we're definitely going to build too. Because,
sure.
I mean, the last few shows that we've done are some of our bigger shows. And every show we do really is kind of growing as far as what we're doing. So I think that's pretty important.
It's going to get there. And we're not going to do like some silly stuff to where like you could like just go out to the store and buy it already. Like it's going to be worth
like
everybody's time. So
if we're hitting goals and we're doing what we want to do, then like like it absolutely makes sense for us to be giving stuff away, because we want to show that we appreciate you guys.
Right.
Whether that be merch, whether that be shoes, whether that just be like
hype clothing, like well, it don't matter. It really doesn't.
Give away your all 5 fives to me. See, it's so funny because like
he must be tired. It's awful late. I think he's sleepy.
No, that's what he said. No, he said.
Oh, Sam. Oh.
If you want to give away, give your all 5 wives to me. That's awesome.
That's what I'm saying. That's funny.
See, and again, like I said, if there's people that want to see certain things, like I'd really like to do a video with Tristan.
Definitely.
Maybe not necessarily because I know that he does his own videos about his pickups and stuff, but kind of like to help people that are not necessarily like been doing shoes and stuff like that, but kind of to show like how you can kind of get to that point. Do the same thing with Sam. I know Sam's been buying shoes forever. He was kind of out of it for the most part for a while, but I mean, he's still good.
That's definitely going to be something that we want to do, is just like have other people either here or on a Zoom call or whatever we're going to have it set up.
You know, it's 2021. We're definitely trying to social distance. Nah, I'm bullshitting.
And we're back. But yeah, definitely, we'll definitely have to work something out.
Yeah,
but
I'll get a hold of you, Tristan, and see like just so everybody knows, like I do sell cleaner. Tristan obviously has bought some of my cleaner and stuff like that. Bought, I'm pretty sure is not the right word to use there. Has bought, but he's bought my cleaner before, and he knows that it's pretty good stuff, and that's one of the people that I want to shout out. I do actually. Usually I have some. It might be in my bathroom where I clean my shoes at. But no, like I want to shout out them. I want to shout out all the people that definitely like show love and like support all that stuff.
Oh yeah, everybody that comes in, and even if you're just watching, I mean, just that taking time out of your day just to watch, and whatever you get out of the videos from us is either knowledge or just a recommendation on or anything.
Look, if it the way I look at it is as long as these videos reach that one person and make it so that you enjoy your day a little bit better.
Stop, Zach. Stop.
I promise you that I will never hawk you down in the middle of the mall to ask you to clean your shoes.
I'm going to tackle you and say I need to make your shoe dirty. Yeah, Zach, for sure. So for you get a brush and a cleaner and wipes and stuff.
This is my old brush. I don't have this head on here anymore. But just so that you have the...
Hey, I appreciate it, Tristan.
Just so that you have the name so you can look up the cleaner.
Yeah.
But I definitely would recommend it to people, not only because I own the company, but because I understand that Crep and Jason Marks and whatever MGK for sure.
MGK is actually pretty decent, but
it's
once again,
it's still not as good.
Genuinely, this stuff is going to work a whole lot better, and it's actually going to take care of your shoe
I
instead
didn't read
oh,
Tristan's message until right now. That's awesome.
it's going to actually take care of your shoe instead of the long run, like mess it up or discolor it or fade the color. Like it's not going to do anything other than the purpose, which is clean it.
Right,
So-
and see that's the major thing with like for instance, what I try to tell people, Jason Marks, their cleaner is purple. So like if you do it on a white shoe that's like
You get that
going to
shade.
bleed that in, it's gonna bleed purple into your shoe.
Yep.
And I'm sure that you don't want to spend thousands of dollars on shoes that's gonna turn purple.
Mm-hmm.
So my cleaner's clear. It's made in the USA. It's safe on the environment. I definitely remember. I'm trying to remember some of the stuff that we were talking about. Like I was asking these questions to the people at the company. Like, what can I explain to people is gonna definitely help. But that's one way to show support is definitely to check out that. I'm gonna try to work on doing something here. I think we're gonna do a backdrop for the next video. Not really necessarily a backdrop, but just something that goes in this area that's got our logo on it. And then I think that, I mean, for the most part, we're rocking and rolling. I definitely would love, again, to know what you guys want to see on here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if with that being the next pickup, something old. I mean, I don't have a lot
You
of
have
old stuff
dude.
that people are into.
Okay, but
But I do have a lot of stuff. So, I mean, we'll be able to have some. I mean, we're always going to have some.
I mean,
So-
even if it's something new, like say you've seen. The thing is that like if you say you want to see a Trav 6, for instance, like
That's
what-
going to push. I already want a Trav 6. You're going to just push me to go buy it, and I'm going to make up an excuse to buy it. So just someone tell me to go buy one so I can go buy it.
Just make me a date, and I'll make it happen to show my okay items.
My okay items.
My okay items.
This guy.
Okay, so we're what I want to do is I definitely want to get with Daniel. I definitely want to get Tristan. I want to get with all the people that are interested in kind of trying to show off their collections and stuff, and even short stories are kind of like.
He said go buy it already.
He's testing your gangster, by the way. He goes, act like I'm not gonna go on Facebook right now and go buy this shoe.
I was waiting until I got off here so I could get on the phone, but that's what happened with the Balvins. So
yeah, it really was like I was like, yo, I'm buying this Balvin right now. I just want to let you know, like, we're gonna have it for this video that we're gonna do on Wednesday. And this dude, not even like 2 hours later said, hey, I'm picking up mine tomorrow. Just we'll have 2 pairs so we can kind of show that.
Yeah.
It's like.
Okay,
like
I
mean, I don't get to have nice things for myself. I guess we have to share
this
those.
guy. But yeah, definitely appreciate everybody that came out and at least came here to see something. Everybody that was commenting,
all the new
definitely appreciate
followers
that.
too.
Oh yeah,
the new followers, Sam and Tristan, Tyler, all those people. I appreciate.
Zach.
Yeah. I don't know why I said Tyler. I think it was just because I saw the word young. But no, I just appreciate everybody that comes out and says what's up. And our message is only like a click away. So if you guys have things that you guys want to see on here, if you guys have things you don't like about the show, if you guys have things that you kind of think, let us know. Because, I mean, we're open to ideas and
definitely
kind of changing things up, obviously. So if that's all, I think we're good to go then. I appreciate you all. Like I said, I want to shout out Sneaker Juice again.
Go buy some. Stop playing.
It's seriously the best on the market.
I see your shoes are dirty right now.
Which one?
Don't look down. I know your shoes are dirty that you're wearing right now. Just buy some. Stop playing.
But again, I appreciate every one of you guys.
Yep.